Hey everyone, this is Vlad, back this week with a review of my favorite jacket I've ever owned. Enter the Ravean 2.0 jacket, a lightweight, water-resistant, washable, and very portable battery-heated jacket. If you live in a northern state or country, then you know already that staying warm outside is an incessant battle in the winter months. Over my 2 years of testing, it's pretty much perfect for any situation you would find yourself in during the winter, ranging from extremely freezing to moderately cold. Similarly, in the winter, there's also the scuffle of being comfortable at the same time. Often, a very warm jacket is cozy in the cold, but after you get in the car and it warms up, it's just too hot. Removing a jacket in the car can be tricky, and you surely want to put it back on before getting out of the car. I originally ordered the Ravean 1.0 jacket for my mom back in 2015. I did a comparison video of the two with all the details linked at the top right if you're interested on seeing how the 2.0 jacket improved. The following year, the Ravean 2.0 launched on Indiegogo, so I ordered one for myself. There were a few huge improvements besides the design, including the battery life and shape, the heated gloves, and the heated hood. I've been using the jacket for the past 2 winters, and I hope this video can serve to show you why this is the best jacket I've used, and also as a note to Ravean on some small feedback that could greatly improve the 3.0 whenever that is released. Despite the winter wrapping up soon here in Boston, I'm sure I'll still benefit from this jacket for the next few months, as it is very light, has some breathability, and has a water repellent coating added to the fabric, so it's nice for the late winter and early spring when there's a lot of rain. The fill is 90% hydrophobic duck down and 10% feathers, making it a warm coat on its own. The jacket is also machine washable once you remove the electronic components, which is a huge benefit that some non-heated jackets don't even offer. I'd like to note that the Indiegogo edition has 3 heating zones, whereas the current version they sell online has 1, which is just the front and back pads in the jacket. I think the thing that really set this jacket apart for me was the functionality of the 3 zones. There are many other heated jackets that heat the main part of the jacket, but none I am aware of that can do the hood and the pockets/gloves when they're plugged in. I believe that Ravean is moving away from the Indiegogo design of the 3 heated zones because they now sell a separately heated glove. As someone who has used a 3-zone jacket for over 2 years, I find this to be a huge mistake. I already have heated skiing gloves from Columbia, and they are too bulky to use every day in the winter. The Ravean gloves that come with the jacket are just perfect. They give you all the dexterity you need with built-in touchscreen pads on the fingertips, and you don't have to separately charge the batteries, meaning that when you ski, you can go the whole day with the glove power on high and not even put much of a dent in the battery life. Similarly, you can dress lighter when skiing, which is a nice perk. Also, having the heated hood is great when you're outside in a stationary spot like a sporting event and you really want to insulate well. There are 2 battery specs, a 10,050 milliamp hour 12-volt battery, where the jacket provides up to 6.5 hours of heating in the back, chest, and pocket areas on low heat, 3.5 hours on medium, and 2.4 hours on high. There is also a 15,600 milliamp hour battery that is a bit larger and will provide roughly 1.5 times the run times of the smaller battery. On the inside of the left collar, there is a push button switch that allows you to turn it on and off, as well as set the high, medium, or low heat setting. The switch also lights up indicating preheat with a red pulsing LED, high with a red LED, medium with a white LED, or low with a blue LED. Pressing the button cycles through the different heat levels, and pressing and holding it for 1 to 2 seconds will turn it on or off. I noticed that if you press all 3 buttons at the same time, it will not light all of them up or turn all of them off. Only 2 can be turned on or off at the same time at most. Perhaps it's just a coding issue with the buttons. The battery also features a 5-volt 2-amp USB charging port that can be used to charge your mobile devices. I typically keep a native Union USB-C cable that tucks away nicely on hand if I ever need to charge my phone or my headphones from the jacket. The battery also has a flashlight built into the end, which could be useful in an emergency, but probably wouldn't be something you would regularly use. The battery is also curved, so it fits snugly alongside the body. The battery charges in about 90 minutes with the included charger and has 5 LEDs that indicate its charge level. The jacket itself is fairly warm on its own. With a fill power rating of 750, I found the jacket to be surprisingly warm even with the heating features turned on. The hood is removable via zipper and has drawstrings for both the front and the back of the hood to adjust it the way you like. I really like how the hood attaches to the front of the collar, with the hook and loop Velcro attaching under a flap. I don't really like the bright yellow cable that attaches to the hood. If anything, having it black would have made it much more discreet. The collar on this jacket is great. I know it sounds trivial, but a lot of jackets that I've tried seem to borderline strangle me when they're zipped up all the way. This jacket not only doesn't do that, but also has plenty of room for a face mask when skiing. In terms of sizing, I'm about 190 pounds at 6'1", and the medium definitely fits me better, as you can see. Unfortunately, my medium jacket was stolen, and they only had larges left at the time. As you can see, the large is a bit big on me, but provides some room for wearing undergarments if you desire. The pockets on the sides, chest, and right arm provide ample space for storing whatever you choose. The arm pocket measures about 8 by 5.5 inches, plenty large enough for an iPhone 11 Pro Max or a Galaxy Note 10, although I typically keep smaller things in there like my ski pass or some chapstick, as well as the jacket carry bag. The side pockets are approximately 7.5 by 12 inches, with a 6-inch zipper opening. The chest pocket is about 6 inches by 9 inches with a 6.5-inch zipper opening, and it almost disappears when zipped. However, because of this enclosed zipper design, I did have some slight tearing that occurred with mine. I feel this should have been reinforced, and I'll probably do so after this cold season is done. On the inside, there is a pocket for the battery that includes a cord pass-through to the side pocket for charging your mobile device. It is a little awkward to put the larger battery in, but the smaller battery fits in relatively easily. It would be nice to be able to see the battery charge at a glance without having to completely remove it. There are also 2 mesh pockets on the inside that aren't zippered, which are great holsters for the gloves. I quite like the length of the jacket. It's a little longer than some of the other jackets I have, which helps to keep it from riding up when squatting or bending over. Finally, the gloves are by far my favorite feature of this jacket. As someone who has poor circulation in my extremities, the gloves and the heated pockets are amazing. They make my hands feel toasty, and they warm very evenly throughout the gloves. My one gripe is that the jacket glove connector comes with a barrel port, and the gloves are micro USB, meaning you have to have a large, awkward connector to plug them in, and once you have one of them on, it is a bit of a shuffle to get the second one plugged in. I think in a 3.0 jacket, it would be amazing to see some sort of magnetically attached cables that just snap into place once you put the gloves on. I originally had the large to extra large size, but on my second purchase of the jacket, I realized the smaller gloves were better as touchscreen functionality was enhanced with that size. Overall, the minor nitpicking that I mentioned in this review is simply a small pipe dream for a next generation, should Ravean choose to make a 3.0 jacket. This jacket is hands down the best I've ever used for its all-around potential. Nothing this light allows me to simply wear a t-shirt under it and be covered in such a wide range of temperatures. I found the jacket to be warm even when not using the heating system. The ability to charge my mobile device is also quite nice. Overall, I'm incredibly pleased with this jacket and can't wait to see what Ravean brings forth in the future. If you guys are interested in purchasing one, Ravean is having a closeout sale on the release of this review. I'll make sure to put a link below for you guys. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed the video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. I'll see you guys in next week's review.